What is up, everybody? Renfail here. Hopefully you've been enjoying your time in Assassin's Creed Shadows as much as I've been doing. Today we're going to be diving into the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to skills, abilities, knowledge ranks. How do you get skills onto your hotbar? And all of these burning questions that people have been asking over the past week or so that we've been streaming this game and having a great time. So without further ado, we're going to dive in. We are currently on the skill page for Naue. It's the same for Yasuke. It doesn't matter. You're going to have 6 different trees of abilities that you can spend mastery points in to earn abilities to use for your character. In the case of my version of Naue, I have focused her on the katana and the tanto, but I also have her ranked up in assassin and shinobi and tools. So how you spend your points is up to you. It's the acquisition of points, the spending of points, how do you get the points, so on and so forth. That's the thing that a lot of people seem to have a lot of questions about, and also how to get your mastery ranks up. So without further ado, every single one of these weapon trees, if you open them up, you will find a variety of abilities that you can take. Let's look at one where I don't actually have anything, such as the Kusarigama. I can't even pronounce that. So you'll notice over here, you have rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's more, but there are 6 on the screen at one time. In order to take the abilities in rank 2, you must have your knowledge ranking power level at rank 2. So at the very beginning of the game, you can only take rank 1 abilities. That's what this is right here. I'm currently at rank 5. I need 13 more points to rank up to rank 6, which means if I go into Katana, for an example, you can see that I have abilities all the way up to rank 5, but I have yet to unlock rank 6 because I have yet to unlock the 6th rank in the power level. We'll get to that in a minute. How do you earn mastery points? So every single one of these skills, going back to the Kusarigama, if you look at each one of these abilities, it says, as an example, this costs 1 mastery point to purchase. This costs 1. This costs 5. They have a different cost associated with different things. As a general rule, passive abilities will cost 1 or 2 things. Active abilities will cost 5 to 7. That's just a general rule. They kind of range across the board, but that's sort of a general rule for things. So, you need mastery points to unlock these abilities. How do you get mastery points? You get mastery points by completing objectives in the game. So if we were to go over here to go to objectives, objectives are things like targets. So every time you eliminate a target, you will acquire experience points as well as mastery points. So you're going to notice there it shows 2200, 2, and then an item. The 2 represents the mastery points that you're going to acquire by eliminating that target. So you can go through here and look at these different trees and be like, okay, so I get 2 points there, get some coin there, I get a weapon and mastery points out of that one. Some of these are unknown yet because we haven't unlocked them all the way, but generally speaking, every single objective in the game, every target in the game, those are ways that you earn mastery points. Just by doing quests and completing objectives in the game, you will earn mastery points. So that's the basic overview. The more activities you do, the more points that you have to spend in these trees as you see fit. If at any point in time you decide that you're unhappy with the way that you have spent your points, you can come in here and choose to click this button right here where it says Reset Masteries, and it will clear all of the mastery points that you have spent in a given tree. And then you can re-spend those within the same tree, or you can go spend those somewhere else if you wanted to. So if you wanted to go for the Kusarigama as your main weapon and your katana as a backup, maybe you could, or maybe you don't even want a backup. Maybe you want to go all in on the Kusarigama and then just put all the rest of your points into tools, shinobi, and assassin. I have her ranked out pretty much everywhere at this point other than the Kusarigama because I don't really care for that weapon. But I may get to the point now that I'm getting pretty, I think we're 70 hours into the game at this point. We're pretty far along. I may actually start putting some points in Kusarigama because I actually don't have a lot of other abilities that I want yet to still get, because I pretty much have everything I want. Again, this is the same for Yasuke as it is for her. I'll switch over to Yasuke just for a minute really quickly so that you can see what that looks like when we have switched over to his character. But it's the exact same setup. You're going to go into the mastery tree, and you're going to see, you know, his different weapon types, where you can spend yours. I've put mine into the bow, the samurai, and the long katana. I don't really care about the naginata, the kanabo, or the teppo. But again, if I want to get to rank 6, I need to be able to rank up my knowledge ranking. How do you get knowledge ranking? How do you level up with your, this is essentially a power ranking. So how do I level up from rank 1 to 2, then to rank 3, etc.? How do I get to level 5? How do I get to level 6? So what you're looking for on the map are going to be these little orange things right here, on these orange icons. These are a variety of activities that you can complete on the map, and each one of these earns you a mastery point. These are found at these little question mark areas. Question marks can be quest givers, they can be points of interest, they can also be mastery point areas. So there are different types of activities for each of the characters. So this is a kata one. This would be a sword. You're going to be doing sword moves. For Yasuke, this would be, you got to find all the lost pages at a temple. This would be a horse, which could be done with either one. This will be horse archery, which is Yasuke. This over here would be respect at the shrines, could be done by either character. This is going to be another temple area, find all the lost pages, so on and so forth. And you'll find these scattered across the realm, and you'll uncover them. And so when you're ready to, you know, earn points, you go through here and you do. And you'll see the icon represents what it is. That's a kata, that's a sword icon. That's the horse icon. There's the sword icon. I was trying to see if I had one on the map that represents the meditation stuff. I think it's this one right here. Nope, that's a chest one. Anyway, different activities require different characters. So some of these can be completed with either one of the characters, but some of them require you to use Yasuke, and other ones require you to use Naoe. So it just depends. But that's how you earn the mastery points. Go complete these activities, you earn points. As you earn points, you level up your ranking. So in order to get to the next rank, I need 13 more points. So it's quite a bit. It gets more expensive the deeper you go into the tree. So there's quite a bit of hunting on the map that I have to do to get to the next rank. Some of the things like the sword stances and the meditation require button presses that are known as quick time events. You could actually turn those quick time events off in the menu so that you don't have to do the manual button presses. I believe it's in the gameplay. Yeah, quick time events, turn those to auto if you prefer, and then you don't have to worry about doing the manual button presses. You'll just automatically do them when you come to the events. It'll automatically go through the stances, automatically push those buttons for you. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. It's great if you're just trying to clear out to get to the next level. So that covers mastery points, how to get the mastery points. It covers knowledge ranking, how to get the knowledge points. Now, the last one that I've seen a lot of people asking me is, how do I equip the abilities that I've learned in this mastery window? Because if you'll notice, when I'm in combat, when I pull up, I need to actually get off of here. I think I have to get down to the ground really quick. We'll hop on down so you can see what I'm talking about here in a second. So when you hold the right button, you're going to notice over on the right hand side you've got abilities that pop up, and if you have the appropriate adrenaline points, you can use those abilities. So in this case you have triangle, square, X, and then there's something left for the circle. So the way this works is essentially, if you go into the mastery tree here and go into, say, long katana, you're looking for active abilities, such as this, and you're going to see a button over there where it says Assign. Now it's going to ask you where do you want to assign that, and it's going to give you two options, the triangle or the X. Now you can't place abilities just anywhere. It is very specific. So what I have found, again, I haven't unlocked the 4 for everybody, but the way this works is top and bottom, or right here, these are the 4 directions. So this would be the triangle, the X, the square, and then the circle, at least on the PlayStation, it's going to be different on the Xbox and so on and so forth. You can only assign your active weapon abilities to the top and bottom. Then, if you go over to things, so that would be abilities specific to any given weapon. Those take up the top and bottom slots, or the triangle and the X, if that were. I guess I need to show you that better. So the triangle and the X, that's what are represented by the top and the bottom. So if I wanted to assign an active ability there, I would go over here, find an active ability, unassign or assign, and I would put it in one of these two slots. And then if I wanted to go over to the Naginata, which, excuse me, I clicked the wrong button there. Go back into Mastery. If I were to go over to the bow as an example and choose an active, you're going to notice that it also occupies the same slot because those are skills unique to each given weapon set go into those two top and bottom. The left and the right are skills that are independent of any specific weapon. So if you have any abilities that are related to, like, as an example, I have this shout, this battle cry. I can use that battle cry with any weapon combination. And this goes into the left slot. Now, if I wanted to pick something else here, I could assign it into that square. The right one, I haven't unlocked anything for the right one yet. I'm assuming there's something that goes into the circle one, but I haven't found that yet. But that's how that works. So left is the squares for the things that are independent. So that shout over there and the square button, that could be used with any weapon type. So right now you're going to notice I have sword equipped. If I switch to the bow, the X and the triangle are going to change. We're going to switch over to the bow. Notice that the icons have now changed because I have different abilities slotted into those, but the shout remained the same in that square icon area. So that, in a nutshell, is how the mastery system works, how the knowledge rank system works, and that's how you equip abilities and change them in and out as you see fit. It's only for active abilities, not for passives. Hopefully that helps. If you did find it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams happen at around 5 a.m. Central on YouTube and Twitch. We multi-stream in both places. And this is the day job. I stream for about 8 hours a day, do a ton of guides. There's thousands of videos on the YouTube channel, so hopefully you'll check all those out. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one as well. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming.